Stay God's goddesses in the mysteries of light. This is Dr. Drtajen, and if you are new to my channel, please like, subscribe, and do not forget to hit that notification bell so you can be updated on my latest and my current videos. Well, guess what today is? Today is November the 1st. And no, it's just not no ordinary day. First and foremost, this is the first day of the open portal. And this will last all the way through until the 11th. So you have 11 days to manifest like crazy. I was inspired to do this video because I'm going to start my manifestations today. And I said, you know what, self? Wouldn't it be very, loving and kind to pay this information forward to others who also can be a part of this with you? Sorry, you guys, that was my client. Just text me. However, it would be very fun. Let's say that we can all hold love and light for one another to bring in the manifestations, because the spirit realm also knows that there's strength in numbers. And we can just hold the vibration of love at the center of our manifestations. Let's talk about one thing that we need to be focused on. In this time frame, you should only be focused on what you want and not what you don't want. Energy flows where our attention goes. So whatever we're drawing our attentions to, whether they're positive thoughts or it be negative thoughts, the energy of it is the outcome, and the eventuality will be what we focus on the most. So if we're focusing on bad things happening to others because we felt like they stole something from us or that they took someone away from us, then we're going to always experience situations and events where we are having things taken away from us. You see. Or we're going to always have people taken away from us. And it doesn't even have to be taken away in a literal sense of them no longer being in our lives. It could be a permanent situation to where they're not even here anymore on this earthly plane. So let's be careful, because we are super manifestors. And we are conscious co-creators alongside source energy. You are gods and goddesses. And so what you think about, you bring about. God spoke everything into existence. So everything came into existence out of God's consciousness. God said, let there be light, and so it was. God said, let there be water, and so it was. Let there be land, and so it was, and so forth and so on. So, you get my point. Everything that exists up until now was first created and conceived in the minds and hearts of men. You see. So, with that being said, we want to make sure that we're keeping our attentions pure. Number 2. Why do you want that house in Miami? Why do you want a vacation in Dubai? Why do you want to have a 6-bedroom home? Why do you have to have that Mercedes-Benz or Jaguar? What are the real reasons why you want that relationship with that particular person? If you have the purest intentions, your heart space should sound something like this. Because I want to give that person true love and joy and fulfillment. I want to love that person without any hidden agenda. I want to be the reason why that person laughs and smiles. It's about what you can do for that person, not what that person can do for you. Because if you are wanting to be with someone because of what they can give you and provide you, that is truly not unconditional love. That's conditional. Because what if things change and they can no longer provide that for you anymore? Would you stop loving them? You want someone to be with you until. And what I'm saying is you want someone to be with you for as long as they are on the face of this earth. Under normal conditions, healthy conditions. I want to be with that person because I am a healthy partner. I've done my spiritual work, I've done my shadow work, and I'm ready for a relationship. No, I'm not perfect, and yes, I'm still overcoming some things, but now, where I stand today, I'm truly relationship ready. I'm a conscious person, so I'm ready for a conscious partner. If you're still wanting to be in a relationship because of what you can gain from the relationship, you're going to attract people that are not going to be of your caliber, because you're going to attract them to the frequency of what you are and where you're vibrating at. So vibrate high, Tribe 1111. Vibrate high. Because the higher you vibrate, the faster your manifestations come in. Third, you want to visualize what it is that you want or who it is that you want. You want to see it in your mind's eye. You holding and grasping the wheel of that whip, that brand new whip. You can still smell the leather. It smells so new from the factory. The dashboard is glistening and it's so bright at nighttime. The lights are so bright, it looks like you're driving with your high beams on and you're not. The way that you hear the sound when you're on the highway, and it just sounds so crisp. It's almost like you're floating in the air. It doesn't even feel like you're riding in a vehicle. As a matter of fact, it feels like you're in an aircraft because you're not feeling none of the bumps on the road. You get my point. You got to get your senses aroused. What does it feel like? What does it smell like? I just gave you the definition of it all. And I even gave you what it sounds like too. Right? For those of you that are wanting to manifest a partnership, start propping those pillows up behind your back so you can feel that heat. As if it was the one you love laying right behind you, cuddling you. Maybe with their face nestled in your neck. Start fixing a plate for 2 people. And act like they're there eating with you. Start lighting candles at the dinner. Make it a romantic evening for two, although it's only you there. Remember, we're not trying to act like we have an imaginary friend. We're inciting the imagination because it is so important for us to get our senses aroused, to activate our consciousness. Because really, the conscious mind is the commander in chief. It is the one that is sending everything back to the subconscious mind, and the subconscious mind is just fouling it away and say, okay, it's not going to argue with the conscious mind. It's going to take everything that the conscious mind sends to it as actual, factual truth. And then from there, the subconscious mind is connected to super consciousness, which is source. It starts sending all that information and it starts compiling it. And whatever it has the majority of, the subconscious mind says, this is the truth. And then that's how we shape and mold our reality, folks. Number 4, do not dwell on anything from the past. It's gone. Don't even worry about the future. It hasn't even came yet. Because if you live in the present moment, you are creating your future. You are writing a new book. Forget a new chapter. You're writing a whole brand new book. And this is your first page right now, today, November the 1st. What are you going to put in your book? What is your book going to be about? Even when you have the damnedest time happening in your life, still find a reason to celebrate, still find a reason to be happy. You know why? Because troubles do not last always. We all have our circumstances. We all have our iniquities and things that may shake us. But it certainly won't break you. Number 6, find some things that are in your life currently that you're grateful for and write out a gratitude list. And I know this may sound cliche, but trust me, there is something about putting things in writing and pinning things down. Do a manifestation ritual. Number 7. You don't have to do a manifestation ritual every day. Just let that be today. If you can't get it today, make it be tomorrow. You have a whole 11 days to work with. But the sooner, the better. Because this portal is blown wide open today. Don't always wait until the tail end of things, people. Just like for the new moon, people do their rituals right on the new moon. Why? Get those intentions started at least a couple of days before, so when that portal opens up and your angels come through and they see those rituals that they're already going, they know you about your business. They know you serious. I have manifested every single thing I have always wanted. I have always manifested everything I've always wanted, you guys. Because I know the tricks of the trade. And no, I didn't read it from any books. I listened to my angels and I'm well guided. Number 8, listen to high frequency music. Get yourself in the highest vibrations. The Hertz music works like a charm every single time. You don't even have to believe in it. That's why I love it. It's like a science. Whether we believe in theories or not, some of them are true. Some of them are not. But science is not going to die because you don't believe in it. That's why I love the Hertz music, because it works whether you believe in it or not. Number 9, when you visualize what it is that you want, hold it for at least 3 minutes. An old mentor of ours used to say 2 minutes and 59 seconds, same difference. And after you get the feeling of it, the smell of it, the vibration of it, the feeling and the being in it, and act like as if you practically already received it, let it go. Don't even think about it anymore. When you get pregnant, do you keep on peeing on a stick every month to see if you're still pregnant? No, because your body and your anatomy and your hormones, all of that will start to take place and you will feel it. That is how you have to be with your manifestations. Manifestations, birth that baby. You have to be the same way. You have to be like a pregnant woman, male or female. You have to be impregnated with your dreams, impregnated with your manifestations, with the desires of your heart. It needs to become that real to you, to where you can feel it. Like you can just almost taste it because it's so close. It ain't even, it's only a matter of time. The time is now. What you are seeking is also seeking you. Whether that's a husband, whether that's a wife, whether that's a family, to have children, to adopt children. Whether that's to move out of country, whether it's to move out of state or relocate and get another job, change your career, become an entrepreneur. Only you know what it is that you're trying to manifest at this moment. I'm talking to you. If I didn't even mention what you're trying to manifest, it doesn't mean that I'm still not talking to you, because you know what you're manifesting. I'm not here to impress you. I'm here to impress upon your mind that you can have, be, and do anything that you want. There are no limits. The only limits that we have are self-limitations, self-imposed limitations. And notice that it all begins with who? Self. Number 10, always remember that you are a magical being. You are superhuman. You have superhuman powers. Some of us just allow for it to lay dormant because we're scared to push the envelope. We're scared of the spiritual realm. You should be more scared of those that are alive. Number 11. Don't you see this mirror on the screen? Mirrors are portals. They are the perfect divination tool, manifestation tool to use for manifestations. I have a fail-proof method that got my husband from Africa here in 9 months instead of 5 years, which is what the embassy told us when we first went. And I'm going to be honest, it really was less than that, because I used this method for 30 days. And we got a letter saying that he was expedited. And we had our meeting like 2 weeks later. So let's say a month and a half. And the day of his interview, they told him that he could leave whenever he wanted to. They don't never do that. They give you dates when you can leave the country. So it took 6 weeks as opposed to 5 years. Whenever I want something, I use this special mirror technique and I get everything I want. Why am I offering this to you? Because I care and it's information that works. And I want to help everyone succeed. And it's really simple. Only $10 is what, no, not 10, 11 is what I would charge. Just only $11.11. And you can manifest like crazy with the mirror technique that I use. And the words that I specifically say. It has gotten me many things. It's gotten me both my Mercedes and my BMW baby in the same year. As a matter of fact, I got my BMW and my Mercedes 2 months apart from each other. Using this mirror technique. I'm not trying to convince you. I'm trying to help you. And what do I gain to serve off of $11.11? It's information. And yes, information needs to be appreciated. And people tend to value what they pay for. So, along with this video and the small investment of the $11.11, you good to go. For the next 11 days, I want you to use this special technique that I use with this powerful, cosmic, electrifying portal energy. I want you to have whatever you want before Christmas. It's very possible. Anything is possible. With God, all things are possible. Don't think that I don't know what it feels like being on the receiving end of want. I don't want for nothing anymore. I don't have to. Whatever I want, I manifest. I don't worry. I manifest. Listen, if there's something that happens to me in my life, no matter what it is, I make a ritual. When the borders were closed last year and I wanted to go to Nigeria, I did a ritual and the borders opened up 2 weeks later. Rituals are powerful. This mirror ritual is powerful. I won't tell you nothing wrong. And it's real easy and simple to do. I'll go over how to cleanse the mirror properly. That's your first step. Then, after that mirror is cleansed, always make sure that you use the same mirror for the next 10 days now. Okay? 10 is still a good number. It means complete. 11 is a master number. Okay? And that master number brings us back to unity. It brings us back to one. It brings us back to unity consciousness. two must become one. The two is not you and your significant other or anyone outside of you. The two is you and God, source, whatever you want to refer to that as. So I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys with that for now. Mull on it, chew on it, marinate in it, do whatever you need to do. But honey, $11.11 is not going to break you. And is well worth the investment. You can ask any of my students. My classes are life-changing classes, from the small courses to the big courses. None of my students' lives have been the same since they've started my university. And another message for news for you guys: I am no longer going under the School of the Gifted. I dissolved that company. My new name for my channel is Soulology University. That is Soulology University. So if you see that coming up on your timelines when I'm doing videos, you'll know exactly who I am. And guess what? Ding, 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 ding. You can find me in the search engine. School of the Gifted, you cannot find me in the search engine. I don't know why. But if you look up Soulology University, I'm right there in all my glory. All right. I love you guys immensely. I want to see you win. The more people's lives I change, the more I fulfill my role to humanity and my life purpose. And that's what I want to do. Namaste.